Is China forcing Pakistan into bankruptcy? One would think so. 2 days ago, when the IMF returned, we knew that the two sides were still far apart and that a deal was going to be very difficult to reach. One of the sticking points was that China was insisting that they be paid their interest from Pakistan. In other words, they were not willing to defer their interest. And IMF said that the money that they were going to give to Pakistan will have to be used in Pakistan and it cannot be used as a part payment towards interest for China. So what Imran Khan has been doing for the last several years was to basically kick the can down the road, saying that I'll defer the payment. But now China has drawn a line in the sand and said that we need to get paid at least the interest amount. So this is where things stand. So I want to just kind of also paint another interesting story that China has been telling Pakistan. What is it? Here we go. The FBR is the equivalent of RBI in India, and Shabbar Zaidi, the chairman, said that Pakistan is bankrupt. He said this thing in a press conference a couple of days ago. What I think he's trying to say is what I just said, that with two sides being intransigent, and if a country cannot make its interest payments because China is not willing to defer it anymore, then effectively the country is bankrupt. So that's the status that we have today. But here's an interesting side story. China has been telling Pakistan that they have been sending up balloons for a different reason. What is the different reason? Well, they've been telling that, look, there is a ionospheric research facility in Alaska that the United States is using. It's called as High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, HARP. And this HARP was discontinued in 2015. But there are a lot of conspiracy theories that have been there since 10 years or so, saying that it is essentially a weather control weapon that the United States has and that it can use that to destroy any other country. In fact, it can even destroy the earth. These are all just conspiracy theories. Now, looks like China has been saying this story and telling countries like Pakistan that it has been sending balloons to try and see if they can kind of get a reaction from United States, especially over this HARP center. Now, if you look at what is happening, I want to just share some numbers with you. You look at the thing where it says spy plane. I don't know if you can see it clearly. It is somewhere about 20 kilometers. Well, the first balloon that flew over United States was at 60,000 feet. 60,000 feet is, 52,800 is 10 miles. And so it's about 10.8 miles, 11.2 miles or something like that, around that height. Now, if China were to put a Mach 5 hypersonic on that space balloon and then direct it towards a target on the Earth, how long does the Earth have to react and thwart the hypersonic missile? I did some back of the envelope calculations and the number comes to essentially 10 seconds. How is that 10 seconds? Let's do the math. A little bit more detailed, right? Here it goes. The math is like this. Let's say the balloon is at 60,000 feet and it releases the hypersonic missile and it has to traverse a distance of 60,000 feet before it hits a target on the ground. Now, if it is flying at Mach 1, which is the speed of sound, that is 1125 feet per second. And if you have Mach 5, it is about 5,500, somewhere close to that feet per second. I mean, what happens is as you go away further and further away from the Earth, the speed of the sound reduces somewhat. You can say approximately about 10 seconds. That's how it comes to 10 seconds. And in 10 seconds, the ground station, wherever it is, would have to react and take that hypersonic missile down. Today, China thinks that United States does not have this kind of technology, and we don't know if China is right or wrong. We don't know if US has something. US has not been saying, and of course US is not going to reveal its hand and say, yeah, we can shoot it down. So these are all some of these, posturing that is going on. I just wanted to kind of give you the math. You may have already seen the Elmer UN hangout with me. So I thought I will make these things a little bit more clear. So this is where things stand. Pakistan virtually bankrupt, and China trying to rattle sabers, maybe a little bit more louder. We have to wait and see how US responds. Right now, I'm told that there is a meeting imminent between the foreign minister of China and Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State, somewhere over Europe. This is where the talk is today. We don't know if that's going to take place or not. Essentially, what it means is China has effectively forced US to come to a bargaining table. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications.